Alright, so we are going in and we're going to set the climber stand up. And we're in here, it's about 11:30. So we're not going to hunt it tonight, but we're going to hunt it tomorrow morning. And we're going to, hopefully this is more of a travel corridor spot that we're going to put it up in. But they might cross, and they might cross through there and possibly bed through there. So it's pretty non-invasive getting in there and setting it up. So hopefully we can get in there without spooking deer and set it up. So we're gonna go hopefully set this up, then go shoot the bow, and then we'll go out for tonight's hunt in the back field. So we're gonna go walk in and set it up. So we got set up in the tree. It's about 3:30 and got in here actually pretty late, and there were 2 deer out in the other field, so I didn't spook any coming in here, so hopefully we still got a chance tonight. Weather lied, or the weather app lied, and it said it was 30 degrees, and it is way warmer than that, and I'm about sweating in the stand. So hopefully it'll cool off a little bit. But, we got this field. I don't really know how the deer will react to it because it's all plowed up. The camera doesn't do justice to how swampy and muddy it is. So there were a lot of deer tracks over here, but not so many just right in this general area of where my bow can, or where I can shoot with my bow. So hopefully we can get a buck in here. We've also got a really good spot right down in here. Hopefully a buck will come in too. The camera arm fell off the tree, and yeah, it's not going too well so far, so hopefully we can see a buck tonight. So it is Wednesday morning, or Thursday morning, and we're going to go hunt the climber stand. I got in here pretty late. It's already light outside, but being my first time using a climber stand hunting, I'm not really sad about that. So hopefully we can climb up pretty quietly and then get in here. Didn't spook any coming in the field. Alright, so we got set up. This is our view. The food plot's right here. I don't know if you can see it. There's a food plot right there. You can actually see the other stand back here. And you got this whole ridge system that goes there and across the path. So, got the bow set up. maybe instead of hunting the field stand, I'm gonna go see in the food plot if my climber can get up in there. So there's one tree that I think it might be able to go into, but it might be too thick. So I'm gonna go over to the food plot, it's just probably 60 yards away, and go see if we can find a tree for the climber, and if we can, we're gonna hunt that tonight. I'll set the climber up this afternoon sometime, and then I'll go hunt the food plot. I think we're gonna go with this tree. We got that clearing, and we got the food plot right here, and we've got a heavily used deer run right here. So this is where they're coming from bedding to their food slash staging area right here, and then they're going to their food source all night, which is right here. So hopefully we can get something. Here's some old rubs, not from this year, but alright, so we just got back out here. It's about 12:30, and got the four-wheeler, safety rope, and my vest. We got the climber stand too that we're gonna put on that tree. But the reason why I brought the four-wheeler out here is because I really needed to get this up quickly so that way I can hunt it tonight. And the deer herd around here is used to four-wheelers, unlike at our place. If you have small deer herds, that's a bad thing. There's a bigger deer herd here, and we drive the four-wheeler through here a lot, and we still see deer. And I've even used the four-wheeler nights and went to check trail cameras here, and then got up into the stand and saw a mature buck. But it's different here than it is where we hunt and where most people hunt. The deer are used to this. Not saying that this is a good thing to use a four-wheeler. It's just I have a limited time to hunt, so I'm going to try to make the best of it. If I had the choice, I wouldn't use... If I hunted here all the time, I would not use a four-wheeler. But it's just not that case, so I'm using the four-wheeler, and we're going to go set this stand up. And we got a lot of stuff. Not a lot, but we got a pretty good amount of stuff to cut. So let's get to it. Alright, you guys, so we got this all set up, and we got a lot of stuff all the way down this tree, and it's looking pretty good. Looks like a good spot. The only thing is my bottom platform is leaning down a little bit, so when we get down I'm going to have to adjust that, maybe one or two. But the top one, the top bar is good. Don't need to adjust that. I would like to climb higher, but I think this is a good height. And then, I mean, we can see this field really well, but just shot opportunities is very low getting an arrow through here. Right in here we can pretty much shoot, except for these few limbs here and there. It's a lot more covered up than I would like, but we're just gonna have to try it out and see how it works. Yeah. If we could get these trees or some of these limbs out, that would be awesome. We could have a lot of good shooting lanes right in here. But unfortunately, there's a lot there. Maybe this summer I'll come back and do that, because this will be a great spot during the rut, and especially during early season. And so hopefully we can see something later tonight. It's about probably 12:30, 1-ish. So here's the view. Got the field right there. Got a heavily used deer run right there, and just some cover back in there. and you come back this way, and there's the food plot right there. The food plot is pretty much open. We can shoot to that. Hopefully that's 30 yards. Looks a little bit further, but if there wasn't so much cover in here, this would be a great spot. I mean, it still is, but shot opportunities are pretty low. So we're gonna get down just at the bottom platform, head back and hunt it tonight. Then we'll hunt the stand over there, about 100 yards tomorrow morning, and that's a good deep bedding area spot. So hopefully we can see something coming from this ag field to the bedding over there. And it looks like there's a good spot. I know Grandpa has this climber stand set up even deeper in there, but I'm not going to go that deep. So yeah, there's a run that comes right underneath the stand, and it's really heavily used too. So we're going to climb down and head back, and then we'll be out here hunting. Alright, so it's about 2:50, 2:45-ish, and we're headed back out to the climber stand. It's probably about a 5 to 7 minute walk out here. It's pretty deep in there though, and so we're gonna hopefully get climb up and let everything calm down. I kind of came out here early, so hopefully we can climb up there without spooking anything and access without spooking anything, and hopefully we can see some stuff tonight. Alright, so we didn't see anything, but this was still really a cool experience using the climber stand and hunting out of that. So hopefully next year be a little bit more prepared and take it out early season and during the rut here. I was just kind of using the hang-on stands first and then using the climber late season, but I'm going to switch that around next year because we see a lot more bucks in the early season and during the rut here. So hopefully next year we can use the climber and see some deer and possibly shoot a buck out of it in a different area. So thanks for watching, and hopefully we can come back and hunt this soon.